Hi, and welcome to this episode of UVN's Behind the Counter. In this episode, we're going to be talking about some of the major events that have been going on in comic books and where they're going to be leading in the future. So stay tuned. And welcome back. I am your host, Michael Boroff, and with me, as always, is the other host, my partner in crime, Richard Catterjohn.
Hello.
In this episode, we're going to be talking about the two big events that have happened in the two big universes, Marvel and DC.
Aren't those the same?
Yeah. Well, let me ask you. See if you can guess which universe I'm talking about. Let's see. We're going to take a bunch of the obscure universes throughout the comic book history, and we're going to cram them together, make them kind of fight, and in the end, no one's going to be really sure about what actually happened.
Image? Oh.
That actually could work. No,
sorry, folks.
Seriously. Okay, we're obviously talking about Convergence and Secret Wars. Seriously. Seriously, Marvel? Seriously, DC? Like, I know you two are like rivals, but you guys didn't get together and like, hey, this is the event that we have planned. Well, that's the same exact event we have planned.
You know, Brainiac, Beyonders,
So yeah, we have both of the... I mean, usually when Marvel or DC has their big events, you know, they change the status quo. I'm not seeing that big of a status quo. Okay, let me rephrase that. At the end of normal events, there's a sense of finality. This is what is going to happen. Convergence.
There's a whole story left out.
Yeah.
You know, this whole group of heroes went to the original Crisis. So now the original Crisis didn't happen just because Brainiac told us that?
Yeah.
Can you trust Brainiac?
And okay, one of the big things was Parallax went back with Barry and Supergirl.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. It's going back to the original Crisis.
Yeah.
They were and Superman and Lois and the baby. So
what happens to their respective universes? If Parallax goes back to the Crisis universe, then what happened in Final Night?
Why do I feel like we should do the Sheldon with the board racer? He goes here, he goes there, goes there.
I got a feeling even Sheldon couldn't keep up with the math on this one. It just doesn't make any sense.
And it just like reset everything.
Yeah.
So now is there more than 52 or is there 52? There's multiple universes. It doesn't quite finite say, you know, multiversity still says there's 52. So
right.
Is multiversity the set map or where are we going?
Exactly. I don't know. You know, the only thing that I know for sure is that DC is no longer calling their books the New 52.
It's DCU now,
It's
right?
DC. Yeah, it's not the new DC universe. It's just the DC universe. And the only impression I got is like every universe that ever was is, you know. So like Kingdom Come
is somewhere out there now.
Is somewhere out there now. Like recently, even The World's End.
Oh yeah.
You know, and Flashpoint are all things that, you know, Flashpoint, at the end of Flashpoint, it should have been done.
Right.
That universe should have never have existed. You know, Barry went back and stopped himself from, but
it's still vibrating somewhere, probably, is what they're saying, or something. And that's how they used to distinguish between universes. It's vibrating a little different. Because that's how the Flash could. Whoosh, whoosh, and you had Earth 1, Earth 2, and they met. You know, because they would vibrate between, unless the Spectre brought them in somehow. But that's another story.
Yeah. So yeah, you know, and like The World's End. That's another one. That's a storyline that should have ended. But as we've seen in the recent Batman Beyond, it's not over. It's still out there somewhere. So you can only imagine how pissed off Thomas Wayne is. You know, it's like he helped Flash get back to his world, so this universe never existed, and he's like, "All right, bye, Flash."
Or is that the Thomas Wayne that was a suicide bomber?
Oh God.
Oh, sorry. I just blew, you know. Boom.
So, anyways.
And then we still don't know what's going on.
We still don't know what's going on.
I mean, if you picked up the 41st issue of the Justice League, Batman's still alive.
Batman's still alive. Superman's identity hasn't been outed yet.
Wonder Woman's still running around in the normal costume. So now, does that still take place in the original 52 before this? Or is that another universe? Is that the Jim Lee universe?
Oh, God. Somewhere out there, the Stan Lee universe is...
Well, that's over that other... That's the Christ. That's the Secret War.
Oh, God.
That's a whole nother episode.
Yeah. I would love to get into Secret War. All I know about the Secret War is, like what I said. I understand that a bunch of the universes are colliding. I'm sorry. I didn't care enough to spend the money on it.
How many Thors are there?
Oh, dear God. I want to say I read a lot of Marvel. I don't. And it's not because, oh, you're just a big Superman and Arrow fan. But I don't. It's not that I don't like the Marvel Universe. It's just that I don't like the Marvel Universe right now.
And Doctor Doom is one messed up individual.
Sweet Jesus, I know. Yeah. That's just, I am God.
And then they pull up the mask and you actually saw Doctor Doom. That was taboo number one.
Yeah.
I mean, Uncle Ben returning was one thing, but seeing his face was just, he's only supposed to have a little scar. Oh,